If everybody is wise, wisdom will be common without pride.
Feedback from the future.
They give you all your boyfriend, every heartache, every pain you have ever known is these guys. They will always lead you to those that will hurt you. That's what they know how to do. There's no such thing as a good program or a bad program. They are only programs. It's either they are working for you or they are working against you. Hello? My dad had a program. When he's in a financial crisis and he has a noble need, what he does, essentially, my dad, once he's in a financial crisis or he's and he has a noble, my dad doesn't borrow money to buy shoe or to be frivolous. He does that to pay school fees, noble things. That's what he does. We admired it for years. We praise it. When my father is in a financial need that is heavy and he has a noble need, it's either he will borrow or he will sell something. He will sell something he has or he will borrow. And we honored it. We celebrated it. This is a man of sacrifice. We didn't know we were receiving our own programs. I never knew. When I began to build my own dynasty and I began to mature, started making when I was good, everything was fine. I didn't know it was there until I ran into a crisis, 2007. And without even knowing, I was doing the same thing. Selling or borrowing. Selling or borrowing. And God had to uncover that program and show me that you are reproducing. All our friends who said I would never marry 2 wives, they have married 3. They have baby mamas. Those who cause it, because the things you criticize about your father, if you don't pay attention, has a way of crawling into your own life.
It's true.
So you need to be careful. And I was doing that, selling and borrowing, before I realized that. And I had to uninstall that program. Are we here?
Yes, sir.
So, just like that, everything you call generational curses, a lot of times they are generational programs installed from generation to another generation. He died at 56. He was high on sugar. He drank alcohol. He had a wasted life. He had many girlfriends. He was never centered. His children saw it. They hated it. They reproduced it. He died at 56. The next one saw it. He hated it. He reproduced it. He went at 54. And for some reason, for the past 8 generations, great-grandfather, grandfather, father, and all died in their 50s. Jesus. And then they say something kills us at that time. No. There's a program that needs to be uninstalled. As long as this thing is installed from generation to generation, somewhere along the line, you are going to continue to produce death in the 50s. I'm coming. People are poor, reproduce generations and generation of poverty because these programs run everything. Part of why the born-again experience is priceless is because this thing cannot be uninstalled naturally. The default is reproduction. To uninstall it, you are going to pay for it. Somebody like me has to be paid heavily to uninstall this. And if you can't afford it, please be born again. Because part of what happens is when you get born again, you are literally taken from here back here. Not to meet this guy, because even if you see this guy, you can't recognize him. You never met him. So Jesus comes here. So, you remember that scripture? You behold, like in a mirror, his image. Because he knows this guy. And this guy is complete in him. But there are billions of people complete in him. So you are in him. You are in him. Everybody is in him. But he knows where he is here. So he's going to introduce you to you as you stay. So when you are born again, you are meeting this man again in your adulthood. And do you understand what I'm saying? It is that complex that at times it requires redemption. Otherwise, you see what this thing become? How many of you have any bad habit in your life right now? Oh, come on, I do. Don't be too... Well, even if your hand is not up, I know you do. So, it's fine. We're all good. You do. Bad habit doesn't mean you are killing somebody or that you're having sex. You may be. It's not the end of the world as well. No, that's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Hello? Now imagine how many... Your bad habits could be as simple as walking barefooted outside. And you don't know the fungal infection you can bring into the house. And your wife is complaining and complaining. You don't understand it because in Bala Street, where you grew up, everybody's on... Nobody wears anything. We can even come to the street to brush. Can you imagine? In Bala Street, where I grew up, people will leave their house inside. They will come to the gates by the gutter. I'm telling you the truth. And they are just... It's brushing in public. That's Bala Street. We have a few heroes from there, man. I'm privileged to be one of them. Hello, are you here? So, bad habit. But this is the thing. Imagine how many years you've struggled with a bad habit, you have not overcome it. Now, imagine a habit of thinking. It's second nature. It's what you know is wrong that you solve. You are not even aware that there's a problem. It's your reality. That's why I tell people reality is not true. You must have the courage to resist reality. Because reality is a very partial representation of truth. It is formed by the experiences you are having. It's not designed. Reality can never define you. If you can't transcend the limits of reality, you will be lost in human narratives and scripts. You see what I'm saying? So this is the guy that we never met. And this is the guy he has to meet. But in this state, you may never dream. And in most part of Africa and the black condition in the world, the narratives we've known has shut this man off the capacity to dream. This man doesn't dream. He just wants to survive. He wants to have money. He wants to live by the beach. He wants to have things. But the narrative owners want to make the things he wants to have. This man will never be free until he starts making the things. As long as he wants to have the things on his best day, he will look good, look awesome, dress well, but is a slave in the community of consumption. And when they are done with you at times, just because you don't have the discipline to sustain high intelligence related with the human condition, they'll plug you out based on your excesses. Yeah. Ask Didi. Yeah. What's the other guy that went to jail? Al Kelly. You think they didn't know about all those things all those years? They knew. Some of them are pure lies. Some of them are true. Lie or true, there is some fact in it. And so you are allowed to indulge. And when it's time, unplug. Boom. So call it black, call it Africa. We have the same history. We have all been manipulated by narratives written by people who don't look like you. By that, I'm not saying hate the black man, hate the white man. The white man is not your problem. Because in Nigeria, we have tribalism. We are both blacks. In South Africa, they have xenophobia. And we are blacks. So, the dominant power, we always pursue self-preservation. Meaning that if you have any advantage, there is a tendency to try to protect it. It's true for animals, for dogs. That condition is almost naturally territorial. So it's easy to say the white man did this. If you have the same power, You probably will do the same or even worse. But we will never find out because history has happened. But where we are today is to say, whatever is in the content of history, the freedom to free ourselves is available. The gift of the human spirit is an incredible capacity that we can tap into if we have the right understanding. And so some of you in this room, I kid you not, except you make a decision from experiences like today, you are going to produce something awesome enough for the blind to cherish. You will live in a good house. You will drive a good car. But where is that in the annals of history? Who is documented just for having things? People are documented for creating things. Yes, whether it's a theory, whether it's an ideology, whether it's a philosophy, whether it's a product or a service, you have to be making a contribution that transcends the capacity to buy. Because a lot of times, when you say you are dreaming, you are not dreaming, you are imagining. You are planning. Once what you are thinking about, what is in your mind, can be explained, the process of achieving it can be explained, like what they call SMART goals. It is what the first S: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic. You will never dream. They have given you a powerful acronym to keep you small. The people who change the world don't do SMART goals. Hello? They do big, hairy, audacious goals. That's what they call it. BARDs. They don't keep it specific, tangible, measurable. What measurable are you going to mass? How is that measurable? That's stupid. Hello? You will never, because you think you are dreaming. Once your logic can explain the process of what you are trying to do, is goal setting. It's not dreaming. When it is, dreams don't make sense. Have you noticed? Particularly the ones you have in the sleep. You can be eating from your ear in a dream. And if you have the guts to document it, you'll be shocked there's a story in there. Once your logic, it's no sense, that's it. That could be an entire generation you've thrown away. Hello? You can dream in a dream, you are just drinking, instead of drinking with a cup of water, you are drinking a sea. Sea! The whole sea is coming into you. They are even after me. In Jesus' name. I reject it. Meanwhile, God could be showing you the next level of the internet right there. Because the first contact of a real dream is wild and impossible. Your only response is documentation. How do you recognize a dream? Not by making sense, by documenting. Document. It doesn't have to make sense now. You may still need pieces of it. You may need one documentary. In all that documentary, one move came out of there that added to that piece. And at the end of 1.5 years, everything came together. Boom! But the first piece that came, you ignored it. The next one that came, you disdained it. The other one that came, you scorned it. The fourth one didn't bother coming. Because you already lost the pieces. You've lost the pieces. Because when the dreams come, you just look at your background, educational qualification, your bank account, your dad, your mom, your history, your geography. It is the duty of the human spirit, duty to accept responsibility for big projects. Big. It's a duty. And those who stretch to the limits of that duty are the ones who change the world, guys. They are the ones. You see that? Thank you. Let me clap for these guys.
Do you enjoy Olakunle Soriyan's content here on YouTube? Then you should be on Illuminate. It's the digital library of Olakunle Soriyan with over 25 years of private sessions, decoded frameworks, and content unavailable anywhere else. Visit bit.ly/PK Illuminate to start your 7-day trial today. Subscription starting from $10 per month.
Feedback from the future.